Very impressive win tonight for Yoshinobu Yamamoto and the Los Angeles Dodgers for tonight's Game 2 of the World Series. This series has now been tied 1 game apiece. Now, if you don't remember Yamamoto, I got it right here. So, here is the story that you're going to be seeing right there. And this is him right there, Yamamoto. Very impressive dude. Now, he was born on Bison, Okayama, Japan, August 17th, 1988. Played for the Orix Buffaloes, got drafted, and played his debut on August 20th, 2017. And last year's March 21st of 2024 with the Dodgers in MLB. Look at his statistics. Excuse me. 70 wins and 29 losses of his career through 2023. 1.82 ERA, earned run average, ERAs, and 922 Ks for MVP, Nippon Professional Baseball. And look at his statistics. 19 wins and 10 losses on his career right now with the Dodgers through present. And 266 ERAs and 306 Ks in Major League Baseball. Right there. And this is for his career. And he is a 5-time All-Star. Japan Series champions 3 years ago in 2022 against a really good team. And you know what I'm going to be saying. The Tokyo Yakult Swallows. Yes, it's already been 3 years past when they swept them. No, it went to Game 7. But Game 6, 4 games to 2. He's a 3-time Triple Crown, Pacific League MVP, Ishii Sawamura Award, Best Sniper Award, Pacific League Golden Glove Award, Best Battery Award with catcher Kenya Wakasuki, and also Pacific League Wins Champion. He's also a 4-time Pacific League ERA champion and strikeout champion in the same league. Plus 2 no-hitters, June 18, 2022, and that was the same year Roki Sasaki completes a perfect game, 19 strikeouts since 1994. Yes, Roki Sasaki made the absolute unstoppable. And that's September 9th of 2023. 2 years ago. He's an all-star this year with the Dodgers. This year's MLB and then last year's world champion. And then 2020 Tokyo Olympics all-Olympic baseball team. If you guys, when I'm getting the craziness, what I'm saying is from the Orix Buffaloes in 2022, this is the team, and you gotta go all the way back of those days. If I could find Roki Sasaki. Yes, Roki Sasaki is with the Dodgers. And yeah, this young man is unstoppable. Also, with the same pitcher in the bigs, so there you go. Before we get to the recap, so I'm not gonna play the clips right there. There's out of Japan. No, Chibi Latte Marines. That's right. He played for Chibi Latte Marines. Just want to point that out. So Yamamoto tonight, only 8 strikeouts, no walks, 1 error, 4 hits, and complete a game. And something tells me right now with this on social media, here is the story. Back-to-back postseason complete games for Yamamoto. He ties with Jose Ricos from 20 consecutive batters in Game 2, the last of retired from 1990 World Series when they beat the A's of the Cincinnati Reds. And this is a great first-class citizenship. A respect first-class citizenship in the U.S., Japan, into Canada. Yoshinobu Yamamoto just drew his second postseason complete game in a row, then cleaned up all the trash in the dugout before going to the clubhouse. Well done. Bravo. Well done. Now, the big story of hitting tonight to take on Kevin Gausman, only 6 strikeouts. The 2 was Hoffman and somebody else. Fisher, yeah. Fisher. I thought somebody struck out like Verlander or Hoffman. I got aggressive. Oh, 7. Okay, 7. But only 8 strikeouts. But, okay. Just pointing that out. Tonight, Will Smith went 2 for 4. 3 ribbies, a home run, and a run. Let me get a water for a second because I just want to get too much of what. Right there. There we go. And also, Max Muncy went 1 for 3, only a home run with a ribby and a strikeout allowed. That belonged to, Kevin Gausman. Ohtani went 1 for 4 with Andy Bahis, and 1 for 3, Freddie Freeman and Max Muncy. Tonight's worst night, Mookie Betts went 0 for 3, and 0 for 4s, Teoscar Hernandez, Enrique Kike Hernandez, and Tommy Edman. They did not show up today until how wealthy they're going to outperform Game 3. I got to aggress with that. Now, my thing is, with George Springer, he went 1 for 3, along with Ernie Clement. And also, 1 for 4, Nathan Lukes and Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Only the sacrifice fly you just saw. And then Alejandro Kirk went 0 for 3, and Dalton Barger with an Acid Barger. 0 for 1 belonged to a pinch hit Bob Shett. Also Andres Jimenez. 0 for 4, Dalton Varsho. No one showed up today. They all went 4 for 30. The Dodgers went 6 out of 33 in the hits. And you see the final score right there, 5-1. 4 ribbies, 2 home runs, 3 walks allowed. Well, 3 walks. And these are strikeouts. And here's the scoring play. I'm going to give you that. Smith singled to center. Freddie Freeman scored. Yes, in the first inning. And also, Alejandro Kirk hit a sacrifice fly to center, and Springer scored with, I guess you could say, 1 or 2 outs, something like that. I got aggressive. And then with 2 outs, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Will Smith homer to the left, and on a second deck, upper second deck, 404 feet. Max Muncy homer to the left, 351 feet with two balls and a strike with 2 outs. And also by his score on Hoffman, wild pitch. Yep, we saw that one in the 8th. And then Betts to second and Ohtani to third. And then one last thing, grounded the fielder's choice to shortstop. Ohtani scored, Freeman out at second, and Mookie Betts to third. And that was it. That was the game right there. So now on the game cast. On tonight's game. Well, we've seen on the statistics. Now look at the hitting stats. 6 hits allowed over 4 hits on the Dodgers. 2 home runs. They shut out the Blue Jays. Total bases 13 over 5. Runners on lobs 4 split on both teams. And then we told you the strikeouts. 79 over 73 strikes by the Blue Jays, but still lost that game. Hits allowed, 6 over 4, and only 3 walks for the Blue Jays. And Game 3 is Monday. It'll be all the way through Los Angeles. It'll be Game 3 through 5. in LA, Dodger Stadium, and today's a 1 year anniversary of Mookie Betts hit a game winner grand slam on the final 6-3 against the Yankees, and the Yankees won that one. So there's that. And we'll get you this, and I'm gonna try this again. And Yamamoto has some stories once again. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, so no clips on that. And this is the reaction. Just drew a first consecutive complete games in the postseason since Kirk Schilling in 2001. My goodness. Agreed. I agree with that. And we told you this one. This guy could win the MVP if the Dodgers stay healthy. If they stay healthy. And this is a good one. ESPN to put this. Yoshinobu Yamamoto es el primer lanzador de los Dodgers con el juego completo en la Serie Mundial de sale Orel Hershiser in 1988. Yep. And also, something tells me this. This is the stats. We tell you this. And this might go to the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Let me get to that one. And I'm gonna show you the reactions from this. Since going back to the days, Yamamoto finished the first World Series completed game in 10 years since Johnny Cueto in 2015 with the Kansas City Royals. That was when they won the World Series 4-1 in the first time in 30 years against the Mets. And yes, he retired the last 20 batters he faced. He is the first pitcher with back-to-back complete games in the postseason since 2001, Kirk Schilling, when the Diamondbacks beat the Yankees in Game 7. Yes, you gotta remember that those days. And then Baker Raider Night, Yoshinobu Yamamoto is an absolute hero. Yes, and here's the good stats. Casey Drotter, go follow him on social media. 18 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 7 hits, 1 walk, 15 strikeouts. The Dodgers relievers don't even need to bother leaving the clubhouse when he's on the mound. This dude is insanable. Look at this. He is the first pitcher since Madison Bumgarner in 2014 when the Giants won the World Series, the third time in the last 5 years, have multiple completed games in a single postseason. Yeah, I remember that. And the first to have the consecutive playoff completed games since Kirk Schilling tossed 3 in a row since in 2001. Absolutely legendary performance. Yeah. That tells me that Yamamoto, he's something else. And Game 3s, and I'm going to tell you this. Game 3s, you're going to have a starting pitcher. Mad Max Muncy is facing Tyler Glasnow. Yes, he's facing Tyler Glasnow. Back in the Rays days. And that's going to be intense. Mad Max had a chance to keep on going against the Mariners in Game 4s or 5s. Well, he says, nah, I want to finish this, but until he just wanted to get off the mound. But Mad Max Scherzer, he was absolute insane that last series. As a bullpen or starting pitcher, by the way. And also want to tell you this. Game 4, Shane Bieber is facing the one and only that's going to be on must-see TV, must-watch TV in this world, Shohei Ohtani. He's starring in Game 4. I gotta tell you, if Shohei needs to step up, he needs to keep his momentum going. And you saw with Yamamoto, he almost hit George Springer. Yeah. Just like that. Since that last series with the Mariners and the Dodgers. Mariners and Blue Jays in Game 5. So, that's the big story of that one, of today's Game 2 of the World Series. Both teams are tied 1 game apiece. Our next will be on Monday. So, let me thoughts in the comment section below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. And also, yeah, that's pretty much it. So tell me what you guys think. Peace. I'm out. Until next time. What a game for Yamamoto. Congratulations. This dude is insane. Wow. And look at the stats before we go. 3 errors. And we told you this on runs and hits by Gossman. Verland did not play. Wow. No one just showed up tonight in Toronto. Tell me guys what you think. Peace. I'm out. Until next time.